Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you beautiful people I love. Happy Sunday. OMG, I'm coming to you from home again. But the next 4 weeks, guys, I will be traveling everywhere. So, yeah, it'll be exciting to say, hi, I'm coming to you from Timbuktu. Anyway, boy, if you were not on the webinar for Vagus Nerve, man, it was amazing. Of course, it's still available, and along with the link we sent out to accompany it. But oh my goodness, guys, you know, we just got so much information substantiating and backing up the work that we do. It was exciting for me. Don't know what the next one's going to be yet. I'm waiting to see if the channel has a direction for me. But the news today I want to bring in, and this came in during a private session. And we were looking for why this person is, quote, doing all the right things and not creating to the level that they would like to create at. And the channel said it's all about intention. What intention was she doing the work with? And what we got to was, and we've talked about this a lot, they were applying the work from the intention of getting rid of one thing and making something else happen. Now that makes sense to our mental minds. To all energy, however, that gives a lot of mixed messages. So when I got up today, I said, all right, then what is the highest intention we can do the work with? And they said freedom. Well, that just about knocked me off my chair. So everybody go to your love place and feel into your freedom. Feel into the joy, the success, the ease, the love that the word freedom represents. You're already free. You have already created this amazing space in so many places in your life. The channel is inviting you to create from there. Create from and with and in the vibration of freedom and, of course, love. Not to make something happen or change something or save something, but with the experience of freedom. It's a whole different experience. And it takes you into a joy and exuberance in creation instead of need. Okay? This is a big piece of information. Please now start putting it to use. All right. I'm going to go to the callers because we have a mess of people on today. So here we go. We're going to start with Elizabeth in Minnesota. You're on.
Hi, G. Thanks for taking my call.
Uh-huh. What's your question, baby?
My question for you is, so my mom is in the hospital with really intense leg pain, and they've done tests and stuff, and they keep saying it's just nerve pain from a stroke she had like a couple years ago. And I'm wondering if it's that or if there's anything else we're missing.
Well, I get a yes when you say that, but let's see energetically what the cause of it is. Sheets, book. Give me a movie, any movie that pops in.
Singing in the Rain.
Okay. Whenever they give me Singing in the Rain, it's a collapse of positive and negative together. So, see, your little doggy's going, yes, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, that's the neighbor's dog. Totally agrees.
Okay.
So it's for her, it's her collapse of negative.
Well, yeah, and it's about healing. There are positive and negative. Oh, if I heal, I'm going to have to blah, blah, blah. What would that be?
If she heals, she would have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do wonder if she's ready to go. So does that mean
I already asked that, and I get a no on that.
Okay, so she's ready. She still wants to be here.
Yes, I get a yes on that. It's
she'd have to step into her power.
That I get a big yes on. And the word they're giving me is she'd have to take more responsibility. And she doesn't want more responsibility, Elizabeth. She doesn't want it. So, the more, she doesn't want to walk into more responsibility. So, she then, sends that down the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve goes, okay, well, we'll give you a reason not to.
Yeah, okay.
In your body. You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
So then as her daughter who helps her, how do I just talk to her energy and encourage it to
You can and you can say to her one-on-one too, Mom, I want you to heal. Tell your body to heal. You won't have to take any more responsibility in life if you're feeling great. You can just enjoy your freedom.
Ah, there we go. It ties right back in.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you
so much. All right, baby. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was valuable. We got to see the work put to work right away. All right, we're going to Adele in Connecticut. Hi, baby.
Hi, how are you? So funny. Last week I was, explaining, you said change it to the good, and I did the good, and then I said, and here's my question, and you went on to the next person. So my question is, I've had this cough for like about 2 or 3 weeks or more, and I've had testing done on it and so forth, but I just want to know energetically what's happening. I think it's because of all the release I'm doing. But anyways.
That I get a no on. But, and let's just ask, we want the highest energetic reason behind the cough. It's going on with a lot of people, by the way.
Okay.
The first word that I get is allergies.
Oh.
And it goes to my big yes. And this page, hold on. This page here. The first part, second part. I want to go back, but I'm stuck here.
Oh.
So, where do you want to go back to? And again, guys, we are never stuck, ever, unless we believe we are.
Yeah. Well, I don't really want to go back because I'm just so excited about all that's happening. So.
Well, hold on. Again, they're giving me the word freedom.
Yeah, I love freedom.
Well, Adele, you're asking, and they're saying there's one place in your life where you don't feel free.
Okay. All right. And that makes sense because it is like the money aspect. But I think I'm just kind of flowing with that and just like doing things so that, I'm not, well, yeah, that's probably where it still is.
That I get a yes on, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So, you guys know how this work works. We chip away and we chip away, and the more lighter and clearer our energy becomes, the more the very, very deep-seated things can make themselves known. So when things like this come up, go yippee. Look how far I've come in the work, because that's what it's about. Do you understand?
Yeah, and I feel that. Yeah.
Okay.
With the allergies, does it say what allergies or no? What allergies?
Well, the highest word they're giving me is pollen, Adele.
Oh, okay.
So it's something in the environment. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
baby.
you.
Yep. All right, we're going to Kim in Phoenix. You're on.
Hello, Supreme Sexist.
Yes, I am. What's up, Kim?
Yes. I have a pain in my mid-back on the left-hand side. And I am wondering, does it have to do with my ascension?
It goes to no.
Okay.
In a way. What it has to do with is whose weight are you carrying?
Interesting.
Somebody that's alive.
Would it be a friend of mine?
Yes.
Who is getting ready to move?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to carry that.
No.
I'm done.
You don't want to, guys, you don't want to carry anybody else's shit. Not your job. Not your job. Allow them to go create themselves.
I honestly thought when I said, I release everyone to their own divine I am presence, was the intention not clear?
No, the intention was clear, which is why you're getting this information so that you can move into even more freedom.
Okay, cool.
All righty. With, Guys, release your responsibilities, and they're putting that in quotes, with love. Just release them. Take care of yourself.
And I shall.
And then if you choose joyously to serve others, then that serves you also. To do it out of, I should do this, is not the intention we want to help people with, okay?
I kind of figured something out. I think I know why I'm picking up on that, picking her energy, because I hear a lot of should in her voice. She's moving because she should.
Yep.
Should.
That's it.
And I don't need her shoulds.
No.
I need mine.
You
creation.
need your choices, not your
Yeah.
shoulds. Okay. All right, Kimmy.
Thanks.
You got it. Woohoo. All right, we're going to Marion in Georgia. You're on.
Hey, Dee, how are you doing?
Awesome.
Good. I was on the webinar call for the Vegas Nerve, and it was awesome.
Thank
I didn't get
you.
a chance to I didn't get a chance to ask my question then, but I'm going to ask it today. A couple of years ago, at a private that I had with you, you had advised me to see an osteopath for my headaches and things, and I could never find one because there's a lot of DOs, but they don't really practice the osteopath part of it. So anyway, I found one. I had an adjustment a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going for my second one this coming Friday. My question is that helping, and did it have to do with my vagus nerve?
All right, guys, everything has to do in your physical body with the vagus nerve, and it's the message you choose to send down the vagus nerve that is important.
All right.
Everybody's got to get clear about that. We're not turning over our freedom to a nerve. It all goes back to our original work. What do you believe, and what are you sending out? And when you send it out, your body is the first universe that receives it. Okay? Now, what was the other part of your question? Sorry?
I was just wondering if the adjustment worked, that first adjustment, if it's really helping with the osteopath.
And like I'm going to ask you, do you think it's helping?
I did, but I just wanted to make sure because you had told me I was seeing a chiropractor, but you said the chiropractor was not helping, so I just wanted to make sure that the osteopath, it feels like it is.
I get a yes on that. So own it.
Perfect.
And direct that down your vagus nerve.
All right.
Okay?
Perfect.
Whatever it is feels great and is responding to this treatment, and I'm feeling better every day. Send that down your vagus nerve. Okay?
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay, we're going to Jean-Marie. You're on.
Hi. Hello,
Hi,
how are you? Hi.
I'm awesome. Shocker, I know.
So, thank you for the webinar. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. I have a couple of quick, very related questions.
Okay.
The night of the webinar, after you shared that, I had given up, that night, we redirected the vagus nerve and did all the teaching that you did.
Okay,
and
what's your question?
That night, I woke up not breathing. And I was surprised because we had redirected everything during the webinar. So I wanted to know what that was about. That was
that's about, the very first thing that came in is that you have to pay in some way for your good. So the more you ascend, the more you have to pay for that in some way. A lot of us share that, Jean-Marie. We have to pay for our good. And I want am inviting everyone to let go of that one, please. We accept our good. We celebrate all our good. We deserve all our good. And this is the big one for you. I accept all my good.
I accept all my good. That is awesome. Thank you for that, because I was so surprised when that happened. And so then this ties into the next question. I got a lab report yesterday that said my heart in May went into, I think it's called ventricular tachycardia for 2 seconds, and 30 seconds is death. So I'm like, what?
Well, I can tell you where your attention is.
On fear?
It's definitely not on perfect health. You're
Not
looking for stuff, Jean-Marie. You're looking for stuff. That's not our intention.
No.
Okay, so this is what you're sending down the vagus nerve. Hold on. This page here, 1 through 5. 1. I don't think I have enough energy to do this, but they're taking the word energy and replacing it with power. I don't think I have enough power to create perfect health. This comes from your mother, by the way.
Surprise.
Okay, well, this is your opportunity to redirect that now.
Yes. I have been redirecting that I am powerful in my daily intentions, and since the webinar, and sending out a better message to the vagus nerve. And what I found is that there's like a default groove that goes to the belief systems you just.
Sure.
And I change it in the moment, and the amount of light and joy that comes in, it's just, I can't say enough good things about the webinar and what you taught, because I've just over the last, 3 days, 4 days, it's made a huge difference.
Good. And now do it intentionally, no pun intended, with the intention of freedom.
Right. And what you said this morning about freedom, I realized I don't feel free living here at all. I feel like a prisoner. So that is huge what you just did this morning.
Well, yeah, because that will smother you.
And that's how I feel. Thank you so much.
Know. You're welcome. Thanks for sharing that.
I appreciate you.
I love you, honey. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Whoops. There we go. Okay, Brian in New Jersey, you be on.
Good morning, my love.
Good morning, Vietnam. Yes. What's up?
Well, going back to the beginning of the show, I don't remember having a private with you, and it seemed like you were talking about me. Go figure. Anyway.
What do you mean we've never had a private? Over all these years?
No, this week.
Oh. I got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, we've been talking for the last few weeks now, and, feel free to interrupt because that's what's been going on. I'm focusing more than ever on directing my day multiple times a day, hours a day. Feel like I'm doing everything you've been saying all, the whole conversation. Something's still not working. You said give it 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. What's going on?
Brian, it's the intention, sweetheart.
Yeah. Well,
and it's kind of an elusive subject to grasp.
Mm-hmm.
And according to the channel, it makes all the difference in the world. So let's pretend that we're standing next to God before anything was created. And he said, well, I've got this idea, and I really want to execute it. I've got this idea to make this, well, I'll call it a world, but I'm just not sure what it looks like. But I know I've got to do it. So, can you feel the difference between that and, hi, I'm God. I'm all powerful. I am already free. Let's make this world.
Yeah.
Can you feel the difference?
I feel the difference, but I feel like every time I direct my day, that's what I start with. I am God. I am choosing to create myself in my full power, in my full creation.
Yes, and it's not about the words. I want you to feel, hold on, I want you to feel into the time you felt the most free in your life.
Okay.
Now, is that how you feel when you're directing your day?
Yeah, to be honest, yes.
Okay, well then you're misunderstanding something because the pendulum went right to no. Now we can go to a core belief. This page here, 1 through 5. 1, 2. First one, say, I have to give up me so I can take care of others. So, when you are directing all of these wonderful things to be created and manifested for you, subconsciously, the belief, I have to give up me so I can take care of others, prevails. That's the word they're giving me. So you can see it's an oxymoron to direct receiving everything you want and having to give up yourself and what you want to take care of others. And we come back to this a lot with you, Bri. You're aware of that, right?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of your life has been giving you up to take care of someone else, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That is not freedom. Freedom is I get to choose to have everything I want, and then if it makes me happy, I help other people. See, it makes me really happy to give a homeless person something. I don't feel like I have to do that to be a good person. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I feel like that's part of my mindset and my feeling, my vibration as well. So.
Well, yippee. That's easy to shift. You're on the right track. You're doing everything right. This show is the purpose of this show is to bring to everyone's attention what your intention is. So your intention is not to get what you're directing. Your intention that you want to create with is that you already have it. I know I keep saying that and y'all keep saying, but we're not doing it. I catch myself. Oh my God, I'm doing this so I can get something. And I know it's an oxymoron, and that's not the intention that will create it for us.
And I know that, and I know that. I redirect it. I reflect back on when you told me that a few months ago, and I created it that same way, or rather, I knew I had it and I received it. I mean, the reality is, I'm facing eviction right now. And
that's scary.
Yeah,
it
is scary, and I'm redirecting my thoughts away from the fear, away from the doubt, into my knowing.
When I test, you are ready, willing, and able to do anything you need to do to make money right now, it goes right to no.
Okay.
So I'm going through this with a friend. I sat down with them and to help them financially over the weekend. Well, they haven't paid their bills in months and months and months. And now they owe all this money. And they're saying the world is unfair. And I said, no, the world is responding to your respect of money. You don't respect it, it won't respect you. I want you all to start looking at money as your divine relationship with the person you love. Are you treating money the way you would treat a relationship? Because you are in a relationship with money. Okay?
Okay.
Did you get your answer?
I think I did, and I will reflect on this and listen to this over and over again until I really get it and let it sink in.
Okay, and in the meantime, look for what jobs you would be willing to do so that you can make your rent. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Love
you. All righty, we're going to Julie in Minnesota. You're on.
Hello, Dee. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, my question is, what's the energy behind the discomfort I have in my right hip area? Or energies. It might be more than one.
That's the highest question sheets book. We're going to a play. We're going to South Pacific. And we're going to, big yes. I got to wash that man right out of my hair. I got to wash it. Okay? So, What is it? It's not a who. It's a what. What in your life do you want to get the hell out of your life?
What do I want to get the hell out of my life? Going to work?
Yeah, it has to do with work.
And retiring.
Yeah.
Because when I looked at the body book, it was fear moving forward.
Yep.
Okay.
That's usually what your hips and your legs are about. A lot of times, anyway.
Yeah. And then I had...
You are at choice here, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like you're not, but you are always at choice. Always. So what do you want to choose?
I want to choose retirement when I know I can have enough finances to cover my lifestyle.
Okay.
I don't want to retire too early.
And when I say you've saved up for that, it goes to no. So if that's what you want, yeah. If that's what you want, feel into the freedom of having everything you want and need when you retire, so that you can choose when you retire.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I've been given the green light to retire next year.
Okay, but you haven't chosen. You have to choose.
Okay. Okay.
Once you make a choice, remember that's the first step in creation. You have to state clearly what you want. And I am creating this now.
Okay.
It's kind of nebulous out there. And then you will walk in the strength of your freedom. Okay?
Okay. And I had a DEXA scan. I think it's my third one. And with my homeopathic remedies, I've maintained my bone density all the way throughout my body except for my right hip. It's become less dense. So does this, it still ties together?
Yep. It all ties
Okay.
together energetically.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So I just have to say that next year is the year that I'm retiring, and I'm going to have enough.
It's not about the words, but it is
Okay,
about the choice and the energy you hold when you direct it. Again, the more you can hold love and freedom and know it's already done and delivered to you, the more successful the creation is.
Wonderful. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
All right, baby Kate.
I've been off just a little bit. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a great
you. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to go see Stone. And today's Lanny's birthday, so we're going to go out for dinner tonight. Celebrate him. Debbie in Pennsylvania, you're on.
Hi, Dee. How are you?
I'm great. What's up?
Wonderful. Okay. For me, I am trying to figure out, I'm going back and forth, letting go of my triggers in respect to a betrayal trauma that I've had.
Okay.
The last few years. And
my question to you is, if they betrayed you, you should be jumping up and down for your freedom. Why the hell would you spend any time giving someone who betrayed you any of your energy?
Well, that's been a part of it for me too. I go back and forth. I mean, there's been...
Well, but that's your choice, Debbie. And I'm saying this with love to you. That's your choice. Nobody is making you go back and forth about this, are they, baby?
No, but I mean,
no but.
Okay. I know I've been told, and I feel it in me energetically, PTSD. And
well, if accepting that symbol for you works for you,
it doesn't.
Okay, then I would not accept. Let me tell you something, guys. 30 years ago, they told me I had Hashimoto's.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, I don't have any frickin' time for that in my life. Never had a symptom. Never had anything Hashimoto-wise to deal with, ever.
So I guess my question would be, why do I then?
So that you can stay a victim, Debbie. What do you get out of being a victim, honey? It goes back to your mom. Attention. You get attention. And you should see my pendulum. It's a huge helicopter, yes. So your mom taught you that if she was a victim, she got more attention. And you learned that that's the way the world works. I would shift that if I were you and want your freedom. That's not going to give you your freedom, baby.
I do.
I am victorious, and I am the powerful God of me that chooses who I am. I'm not saying that PTSD doesn't exist, because we have to label everything in the world these days. It's your job what you do with that label.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I mean, I've spent time.
Bless him. or her, whoever it is. Bless them.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot. It's not just. I mean, the most.
Well, if there's a lot of people betraying you, that tells you right away what we got to. I'm a victim. Because you are magnetizing those people to you, baby. You know how it works.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Stop it.
Bob Newhart.
Yes. Bob Newhart, you bet. Just stop it. Okay, you know what to do. Now go do it.
There's nothing else, like, energetically, like...
That's a true statement. You have defined yourself as a victim. Change it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
All right. You bet. My Baptist preacher came out there, little Debbie. Sorry. Iris in Philadelphia, you're on.
Oh my gosh, hi Dee.
Hi.
We're on the road trip now. We've left Philadelphia and we're on our way to Portland, Oregon. So
great. Great.
Yeah.
What's your question?
So, had kind of a traumatic exit leaving Philly, just with the landlord and everything. It really rocked me, and I didn't know if it was still.
No, it's just a natural part of saying goodbye to memories, honey. And you will always have those memories. You can always pull them up. It's just a human, natural progression, leaving one thing and creating something else. When I left Kansas, I thought, oh my God, I'm leaving my home. But I left my home to go follow my dream. And once I had my dream, I went back home a lot.
Yeah.
So you always have that choice. You always are in choice, Iris.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We just had it was just more like an incident happened with the landlord that felt really horrible beyond
that's just the part of you that said, oh, I want to stay.
Okay.
And when you had that incident with him, you knew you wanted to leave, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels bad. It feels bad to end on that note. It's hard, though. It was.
Send him a note.
Wonderful support.
Send him a note. And thank him for everything he did for you. And that'll take care of your guilt. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. Love you. Yeah, and good for you that you created that. She's been working on creating that for a very, very long time. Sarah in Ontario, make it quick.
Hi everybody. Sending love. I love everyone. The webinar was freaking amazing.
Thank you.
I got to, I choose love. I am limitless and I deserve all the desires of my heart. I am ready to open up shitloads.
I love it.
And then while I do the vagus nerve exercises, thank you, Vicki, I envision small hearts traveling in balance and flow to and from my brain and body like an internal recipe.
Oh my God, I love that
huge,
so
and I
much,
love it.
Sarah.
Yeah, full body goosebumps all over the place. So thank you for everybody bringing in the energy and love and compassion, and you, my teacher. I express so much gratitude for you, and MS is a teacher of mine in my life. So I'm grateful for that,
honey.
And I now choose to create health, wealth, and wellness in this moment of now from divine love. I am free. And I am always in choice. Thank you.
Yeah, and I can hear the emotion in your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, if we all didn't get it from what you just gave us,
and
that
you gave
was
us.
beautiful, Sarah. That was just beautiful.
You.
Thank you so much for calling
You're
in
welcome.
with that.
I do have one tiny question first, though, if that's okay. Yes. Now, when I do the exercises and I envision all of that, I felt like tenderness in behind my ear and then like a little cough and a weird sore throat, but only when I do the exercises and then it's gone. Is that just some sort of a
That's opening up.
thing with it? Opening up? Okay. I just wanted to check in with that to make sure that that's okay.
Those are the words they gave me. It's your energy opening up and getting a lot of shit out of the way.
That's fantastic.
So yippee and woohoo.
Thank you. Yippee pippy.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. Love everybody.
Oh, we love you too. My goodness, what a show. I went as fast as I could, guys. I'm sorry, I almost got through everybody. Let's say it loud and proud. Come on, go to that freedom place. I love me. I love me, and I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.